In this video, I'm going to show you how to create freeform ads in Reddit. Freeform ad is a type of ad in Reddit that looks like a Reddit post. Really effective because it looks very native in the platform. I'll show you an example of one of our top performing freeform ads here. If we go into this ad group, and yeah, you can see here, this is what it looks like in the feed, little headline, and then just the beginning of the post is seen in the or underneath it. Then in the post itself, it looks like a post, right? And then at the very end, we always add a URL. The idea here is to get people to click the link in the URL after reading the post. So that's what a free format is. This, in my experience, is one of the best creative types you can use on Reddit. It's a lot less aggressive in the feed, and like I said, looks a lot more native. So, if you want to create a free format, first of all, you have to use a campaign with the, I believe, traffic or awareness are the two objectives that you can use with freeform ads. You cannot use the conversions objective with freeform ads. It will not allow you to do that. I recommend using the traffic objective. That way you can optimize your campaigns for clicks on your ads. Once you've created your campaign and set up your ad group, you can go to the ads section of Reddit and click create ad. In our case, because we already have some of the settings we want, we're just going to start by duplicating this active ad. Then first thing you're going to want to do is update your name. So give it the right date. I always like putting the date in our ads. I'm going to remove this. That's the post ID from another ad that we duplicated. And then say tofu freeform ad. We'll leave the naming alone for a second. We'll name it as we go. The first thing we'll do for add our headline, you want this to be short. I recommend under 60 characters. Really want this to fit on that first line if possible. So copy that, and then you'll go here into the headline field and paste it in. You can use allow comments if you want. I recommend not allowing them for freeform ads because you will get comments here. We do not see a whole lot of comments on image or carousel ads, but with freeform, it does happen. So those can go wrong sometimes. I recommend playing it safe and not using them. We'll uncheck allow comments, no thumbnail. That totally defeats the purpose of a freeform ad. You want these to look really native. And then Redditor highlights. I haven't really tested this feature too much. I usually leave this unselected as well because Redditor highlights will give people who click on your ad or view your ad the opportunity to leave the page and go read other Reddit content. You really want to keep people on your ad because the goal is to get them to click this link. That's why with Reddit ads, when we look at data, we are looking at page views on our website. So we can monitor how many people click on our ad, read the text, and then click the link, which would trigger that page view event. I'll quickly show you what that looks like in the stats here. You can see we have 30 clicks and 18 page view events, which is actually an epic ratio there. So of the people who clicked on the ad and read the post, about 18, aka like a little over 50% of them made it to the site, and one of them converted. So you've added your headline, you've set up no thumbnail, no comments, no Reddit highlights. Next step, you'll take the text that you want to use in your ad. In our case, I am going to actually test one ad with the original copy in the content here. So I'll go ahead and name this. This is our headline, so I'll have that first. Original copy, top performing content, and we'll duplicate this ad. And now we're going to have the same headline, and we're going to grab that new copy, paste it in. Perfect. And we want to check the link. Very important that the links that you use have UTM parameters on them. Don't be scared when you see this. This is just the parentheses coded why Reddit does what it does. You'll add you paste the copy in. Make sure the spacing looks good. Like, I usually put one line between each major point, and then with the URL, I'll have that a little bit closer. And then we'll go ahead and update our naming convention. We'll remove this bit about the content, add maybe just like the first line of the content so we can see at a glance what the test is. Then we'll go ahead and duplicate this. We'll add a variant with the other headline we want to test. The same content, different headline. And we'll do that for each of your tasks. Here we have a couple other ads, right? So we'll update the headline here. This one's about tax law. Then we'll grab the corresponding body text and paste it in here. Make sure the UTMs are correct. I don't know why that edit button doesn't work, but what can you do? We'll update the body. Yeah. And then duplicate this ad again. Add a second headline change, headline variation. And you simply do that until you are done with your variants. So yeah, that's how you create freeform ads. One other point of advice. We haven't tested this a lot with conversation placements. I would be weary about that. This is really optimized for the Reddit feed, right? So just keep that in mind. If you try to test this ad type, it does look a little bit strange. It can kind of look like a comment when it's used in conversations. So I would test it in feed first and separately in a conversation ad set. Yeah, so that's it. I guess one last thing, remember to click save and your ads are created. That's how you create freeform ads. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. And if you found this video valuable, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.